Good morning, River City Plus. Welcome to the show. After the show today, I am so excited to welcome President of PFLAG, Sydney Nobles, here to share the studio with me today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
So we are kicking off Pride Month, and you and I were just chatting about the fact that it is such a busy month because there's so much to do, so much to celebrate, but also so much to learn this month, really full of education, opportunities for our community. And I wanted to just share the platform with you to understand what PFLAG is and what it's bringing to the community.
So PFLAG is actually a national organization. It was started 51 years ago now by a mom who marched in New York City Pride with her gay son. And she realized there was not a lot of parental support at that Pride parade, so she started PFLAG. And here we are 50 years later with chapters all over the country, including here in Jacksonville. We're actually the largest chapter in the southeast area. We are all about support, education, and advocacy for the LGBTQ community.
So when you say support, advocacy, things like that, specifically, what are some of the things that people can connect with PFLAG to do?
So we have a large library of support materials. Mm-hmm. So let's just say, for example, your child comes out as anything under the LGBTQIA rainbow. We have a pamphlet that can help you to understand, help you through your journey alongside your child or family member. That's just one of the things that we do. We also have support groups for family members. We're basically centered around the families and loved ones of LGBTQ people.
Yeah, and I love the fact that you are creating these resources. You know, I think I was very blessed that my parents were just excited to love me, and nothing really changed for us, but you can't say that happens for a lot of families. And I applaud parents who might not understand it right away, but that are open to stepping into resources and making sure that they can continue to care for their child the right way, continue to be there for them in ways that they might not have been before as a parent. So why was this cause very special for you to be connected to?
I'm a mom of four, two of whom are LGBTQ. And when my youngest came out, we knew before he ever told us. We were just, it was a casual conversation that we had. He said, by the way, I'm gay. We said, we know. And we just kind of kept about our business because it was not a surprise. And it was important to me that he knew that no matter what, we were always there. Mm-hmm. I took him to his first Pride down at the Riverside Arts Market space, 7 years ago now. We came across the PFLAG tent, and I found my home there.
Fantastic. What are some of the things that maybe if a parent is looking to get involved with someone like PFLAG, or maybe they're looking for resources and maybe they're hesitant, what would you want to share with them?
So if you have a loved one who's come to you and said, hey, this is who I am, even if your initial response wasn't exactly supportive, if you're willing to learn, that's the important part now. So I would say reach out to us. It's pflagjax.org. Mm-hmm. And we have support groups. We have people that can talk to you. You can call and talk to any of us. We have people that have all different experiences that are affiliated with our network, and someone is there to talk to you.
Yeah, like you said, it's so important to know that even if your first reaction, and I think this goes for anything, if you're receiving news maybe that you didn't react the way you wish you would have, or you think back and you say, I really wish I would have handled that differently. It's never too late to handle it differently. There's so much that just the word of an apology or, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't understand this information. I didn't process this the way I wish I would have. And, let me step in for you now. Let me be here for you now. It's really never too late, because every day that person goes thinking that their loved ones aren't there for them, don't have their back, can truly change a life. It could be the beginning or the end. So always take that to yourself and say, hey, there's never a missed opportunity here. It's always okay to go back and do things the right way.
Absolutely. And not only can it change a life, it can save a life.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we see thousands of deaths of queer youth, LGBTQIA youth every single year, adults as well, that just don't feel like they have a place. And the reality is that they have the same place that everyone does. And that's, one day we won't have to have this conversation where we're talking about other things, because I think we'll get to that space. But for now, we do have these resources. I'm so glad that you're sharing them. And something else that you're sharing is the opportunity for scholarship.
Yes.
Before we jumped on camera, she said, we've got too much money. And so we want to make sure that we get that dispersed and get it out there. So tell me about the scholarship opportunities here.
So the scholarship program started 30 years ago. We give out, now it's a $2,000 scholarship for full-time students, $1,000 for part-time, to anywhere between 12 and 15 scholars every year. And these are scholars that any type of post-secondary education, it doesn't have to be community college, university, it can be trade school, anything that is past high school that you're continuing your education, we would love to help with that. So the application deadline this year is the 15th, so it's coming up next week. We service the 5 Northeast Florida counties. If you are not even going to school, if you are from one of these 5 Northeast Florida counties, you can apply. It's a quick application, a couple letters of recommendation, 1 or 2 other supporting documents, and then that's your completed application. And what's unique about our program, we give you the scholarship. It goes to you. You can use it for whatever you need it for. It does not interfere with your FAFSA or your Pell Grants or whatever else is helping you go to school. We don't care what you use it for. It doesn't have to be for tuition. Use it for living expenses. Use it for food, transportation, anything that you find that you need it for, we're happy for you to have it. So it's this past year when we gave out our awards this past year, we gave it out to, we had our 1,200th scholar and over $500,000 in scholarships that have been handed out in the past 30 years.
That is phenomenal.
We are so proud.
Amazing.
That we change lives with this program, and nothing makes us happier because these people are going to go on to help others, and it's such an important circle that we are a part of, and we are just so proud to be there.
Yeah, well, I am so excited to continue to share this information. Thank you so much for being here with us. If people want to, like you said, connect with the scholarship, or maybe there's more people that want to get involved, what are the opportunities for people to interact with PFLAG?
So again, go to our website, pflagjacks.org. You'll see all of the tabs for all the things. There's a calendar of events coming up that it'll show you where we're going to be, what we'll be doing there. Opportunities we're a part of with other organizations than our own events. We'll be at Fernandina Pride this weekend actually handing out information for the scholarship program. The application for which is on our website. You'll see a scholarship tab. Click on it. Please apply. Please apply. Pretty much any way that you reach out to us, we're going to get back to you.
Well, fantastic. I hope that everyone will come and join us at Fernandina Pride this weekend. It's going to be so fun. I'm excited. Is this their first year doing?
It is not their first year.
They're not just first year doing it with us, right?
Yes. Yeah. We've been there for the past few years. Okay. The president of Fernandina Beach is fantastic, outside the box thinker. I absolutely love working with him. But this year they have almost double the vendors they had last year. It's going to be a great time.
Okay, so this is the big blowout. Now Channel 4 is actually sponsoring Fernandina Pride this raid, so we're honored. Myself, meteorologist Katie Garner, we are going to be leading the charge. We're going to be hosting and emceeing, which is going to be such a blast. I saw the lineup of all the floats, all the parade route and everything. It's going to be so fun, and it is a packed schedule.
It is. Yeah, I can't wait to be there.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So where can we find you this weekend? Do you know where you're going to be stationed yet?
E8.
Okay,
yep.
E8.
We were kind of right in the middle.
Perfect.
And yeah, great spot for us because everyone walking by will be hitting everyone with a scholarship flyer.
Exactly. No, I mean, listen, guys, this is free money, okay? It's Rance's second favorite F word is free, right? Okay, so we're free money. And I do love the fact that you don't put barriers to entry when it comes to what you can use that scholarship money for, because we all know getting any kind of additional education is so expensive. Getting there, all like you said, moving expenses, furniture, food, all of those kinds of things, they all really add up.
They do. And for some of our loved ones whose families have cut them off, when you fill out your FAFSA, you have to have your parents fill out their part as well. If they refuse, you don't qualify for financial aid. So sometimes we have people coming to us saying we can't go to school, but for this scholarship.
Wow. I hadn't even thought about like that element of it, because if you don't have anyone to back you up, it's really such a crack in our system, one of many. But the fact that, somebody, even if they have been excluded from their family, it still predicates whether they can go to school or not.
Yeah, it literally dictates their entire future.
Well, I'm glad that they have someone like you and the rest of the team at PFLAG to support them, to make sure that they can have the education that they so desire, and that they can have some help along the way. So Cindy, thank you so much for sharing the studio with us today on River City Plus.
Thank you for sharing our program.
Yeah, absolutely. You're always welcome here. And we will see everybody this weekend at Fernandina Pride. So E8 for you.
E8 for us.
Perfect. I'll be on the stage with Katie Garner. You won't miss us. I promise. It's going to be a great weekend. Hope you can join us. And if not, make sure you check everything out on newsforjax.com and Cindy's website as well. So thank you so much. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow morning bright and early for more River City Live, and tomorrow at 10:15 for River City Plus. Take care.